Hey guys, how's it going? This is the third video now of the Spain vlog series that I'm doing. As you can see, I'm in a different room now. I actually switched host families. The other house that I was at had some issues and we were not really seeing eye to eye, so I ended up switching host families. And so now I'm here and I love it. It's awesome. My old house, like I said, was in the new part of town, and that is about 45 minutes from everything. And so the commuting and taking the bus all the time and just being so far away from everyone was really kind of a hassle, and it kind of took away from everything that I was doing. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to move. Now I am dead center of Old Town. I'm a 15-minute walk from pretty much anywhere in the city, and it's awesome. I love it. This is my new room. There's some pictures of Marilyn Monroe back there. My new host family is really chill. They just like to hang out, and we watch soccer all the time. The host mom is a really good cook, and they're just really welcoming. I've loved the transition. The transition was great. I expected my other host mom to kind of go crazy on me when I left. But I guess I didn't really give her a chance to because I snuck out the morning that I left, so she doesn't know I'm gone. Well, she does now, but she didn't know that I was leaving, I don't think. So yeah, that happened. The program has really gotten even better since the last time we talked, so I'm really enjoying it. I said in my last video that I was going to talk about some of the eating habits that they have here and some of the customs that they have and why it's weird to eat some certain ways and what I didn't know and what I ended up doing wrong a lot. When you eat here, you actually are only supposed to use your hands for eating bread, and I didn't really expect that. A lot of times we like scoop the rest of the food. You know, if you're eating rice with a fork and you have like 10 pieces of rice left, you like scoop the rest of the rice onto your fork with your finger, and if you do that here, it's just completely disgusting for all of the Spaniards. Actually, with my last host mom, I was doing that, and I didn't realize it, and I looked up and she was just horrified. I was like, oh no, what am I doing? And she was like, you know, that's really disgusting for all of us here when you do that. And so I was like, oh, okay, thanks for letting me know. I stopped doing that, and it's still kind of hard. I catch myself doing it with like salad every now and then, but it's getting better. I'm still not used to the eating schedule. I am ready to eat at like noon every day, and we eat at 3 every day. I have my classes now. We picked our classes on Wednesday, and I'm taking 5 credits. No, 5 classes, 25 credits, and that is about double what I usually take at the UW. Being a chem major, I usually only take 13 credits a quarter. I came in with 30 credits, and so I can get away with taking 13 a quarter, and it's still really hard. So I'm glad that I can have that leeway, but here I'm taking 25 and 5 classes, and I think it's going to be a lot easier than what I'm used to. So I'm really pumped about that, and that's one of the really cool things about being here in Spain, studying abroad. It's totally worth the time and the money. So a little side note, I totally recommend studying abroad for anyone, even, you know, anywhere you are. You will definitely make the most of your time, and hopefully you'll get a lot of credits like you do with the Spanish department. The 5 classes I'm taking are 2 language classes, and they're writing based, so we're writing a bunch of essays in Spanish and learning grammatical stuff, pretty much like English class, but in Spanish. Taking a linguistics class where you learn the different pronunciations and like they're called morphemas in Spanish, and it's like how the word is divided up in how you form different words using different suffixes and prefixes. So we're learning about that right now, and then my other 2 are a history class, very basic, like, you know, middle school level history class about Spain, and the other class I'm taking is a civilizations class, which is basically learning the culture of the lifestyle here in Spain, the role of religion, family, politics, pretty much just, their way of life here in Spain. So I feel like I have a really good broad spectrum of studies here, and it's going to keep me busy and interested. I'm actually really excited for school too, which is weird, but I'm kind of a nerd, so. Last weekend we went to Seville, and that was our second trip of the study abroad program so far. We went to Ronda 2 weeks ago, and then last weekend we went to Seville. Seville is one of the biggest cities in Spain, and it was incredible. We had a hostel right in the middle of the city, and I don't know if you saw any of my Snapchats or anything, but the hostel was pretty much the size of this room, and there were 6 of us sleeping in it. And so there were 3 like stacked bunk beds, and then we had a little filing cabinet that we could keep some of our stuff in, and that was it. But it was awesome. We saw the Cathedral of Seville, and it was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. You walk in, and the ceilings are just like sky high, and the organ was as big as normal churches are, and there were just all these sculptures all in gold. Everything was gold. The entire cathedral was incredible. It was so amazing, and definitely go check out the pictures I posted on Facebook. They don't do it justice at all, but the cathedral was incredible. The other really cool thing was you can walk all the way up to the top of the cathedral and look out on the entire city of Seville, which was really cool because we didn't have the chance to really go that many places while we were there because we didn't want to spend the money on a cab or deal with buses, and so we just kind of walked around. Thankfully we were next to a lot of stuff, but we got to see the whole city from on top of this cathedral, so that was awesome, and we all really enjoyed it. We did that, and then we walked around the plaza that was around the cathedral, and there was kind of a king's courtyard right next to it, and then there were these tap dancers that were dancing outside of the cathedral, and then we went to this plaza that was super nice. We pretty much just were typical tourists in this big city. We went to this really good restaurant and had tapas, which are the famous dishes, small dishes here in Spain, and that was one of the best meals that I've had here yet. And then we hung out, walked along the river, and then got ready for the night and went out and had some amazing pizza. It was like the best pizza I've ever had in my life. Then after that we went to a club called Antique, and it was pretty much a big theater. There's a theater, and then there's an outside patio thing, and it's huge, and in the summer all the parties are out on the patio. So we went, there was a $20 cover charge, and so we got in, and it's just insane. I posted a couple pictures on there too. There was a DJ, and with the entry fee you got 2 free drinks. We definitely made the most of Sevilla, and we were all really happy with that trip. So what's next is we are going to Barcelona next weekend. We have a 3-day weekend, so we're gonna head out late Thursday night this week now. No, next week still. We're leaving Thursday night, and we'll be there for 3 nights, 4 days, and it's gonna be incredible. I'm so excited. This is the biggest trip that I wanted to make over here in Spain while I was here. So we're doing that, and on Wednesday night this week, we're taking a Spanish cooking class. 20 of us from our program that are going to do it, and I hope that they teach us how to make paella so that I can come home and cook paella for all the guys back at the frat. There's a flamenco class that I want to take and some surfing lessons. The program gives us 150 euros, which is almost $200, to go do any cultural activity that we want. So the cooking class is covered by that. The flamenco classes are covered by that. Even soccer games that we're going to are covered by that. I get to get a gym membership while I'm here too. And the program is paying for all of that. So that's a score. Speaking of soccer, we are going to a soccer game tonight. Cadiz has a soccer team in a brand new stadium, and so we're headed over there. Me, Jessica, Sydney, and Alec are all going to the game tonight, and it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited. We've been watching a ton of soccer here. There's always soccer on in the house, like I said. I'm a huge Barcelona fan. The family that I live with is a huge Real Madrid fan. They're fans of Real Madrid. Kind of rivals, but I love both teams, so I mean, European soccer kills American soccer any day. It's just awesome to watch all this good soccer all the time. I love it. And I'm looking forward to the soccer game tonight. So that's pretty much the update as of now. Missing you guys a ton back home. I missed serenades for the fraternity, which I love. It's one of my favorite things every year. And if you don't know what serenades are, it's where the new freshman PC makes a dance and they sing. They pretty much, you know, serenade the girls, and it's like 3 days of serenading. I have choreographed the dance for the guys since I've been in the house, and this was my first year that I couldn't be there, so that was tough to miss, but it sounded like it went well. I'm glad that my video tutorials on YouTube really helped out the guys. Today is also Dog Saturday. Go Dogs. I wish I was there. I hope we win. It sounds like we're doing well this year, so keep me updated on how the Huskies are doing, and that's it for this week. I will probably make a video next week, let you know how Barcelona goes. I will see you guys next time. Oh, and I was going to start teaching you guys some Spanish phrases, and so to say that's cool in Spanish, it's que guay. So next time you want to say anything, just say que guay, and that's cool in Spanish. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing great, and I will see you guys next week. Later.